It's the most common bet on the craps table, and it's followed up by what is often considered the best bet in the casino. It's called the pass line, and it's often followed up by what's called the odds bet. And it's also the perfect place for a beginner player to learn the game of craps. And that's where we begin, right here on Yo-Levened Bread. This video uses terms and phrases unique to the game of craps. If you're brand new to craps or you want a quick refresher, click the icon at the top of your screen to see the first video in this series which explains these terms and phrases. Then come right back here to start learning how to bet. We'll begin with the pass line bet. The pass line bet is made when the puck is off. You place your bet on the pass line in front of you, and then the shooter throws their come out roll, which is the first roll of the game, and the puck is off. There are three possible outcomes for a pass line bet on the come out roll. A 7 or an 11 wins, a 2, 3, or a 12, craps numbers, loses, and any other number establishes a point. Now the name of the game is to roll the point that was just established. If the point is hit before the 7, the pass line bet wins. The puck moves back to off, the same shooter keeps the dice, and they roll another come out roll. If a 7 is rolled before the point, the pass line loses, the puck moves to off, and the dice are sent to the next shooter. Any other number rolled will have no effect on the pass line bet if a point is established. The pass line bet is a contract bet, which means once a point is established, your bet is locked in until it either wins or loses. This is because during the come out roll, the player actually has the advantage over the casino. There are 8 combinations to win with a 7 or 11, and only 4 combinations to lose with a craps number. After a point is established, the casino regains the advantage, and they're going to keep that advantage all to themselves. What I've just explained is the basic game of craps, and all other bets, whether addressed in this video or later ones, are essentially just side bets. Whether on a come out roll or during the game, the pass line always pays even money. This means if you have a $5 bet on the pass line and you win, the casino will pay you $5. Now, as a side note, the pass line is one of the 2 possible bets that are required if you want to roll the dice. The other is the don't pass line, which we'll cover in a later video. You don't have to throw the dice, and if that's the option you choose, tell the dealer pass and they will pass the dice to the next shooter. If you're not the shooter, you don't have to bet the pass line. So you make your pass line bet and a point is established. Now you have the option of making your odds bet. The odds bet is considered the best bet in the casino because it pays true odds and has 0 house edge. True odds is when the payout for a win matches the actual probability of winning. Most bets pay less than what the true odds would pay, which is how the casino maintains its edge. Now, we already learned that the pass line pays even money, or 1-to-1, regardless of the stage of the game or the point. If we use the example of 4 being the point, we know that there are 3 rolls to roll a 4. A 1 and a 3, or its reciprocal, the 3 and the 1, or a hard 4, the 2 and the 2. But there are 6 ways to roll a 7. A 1 and a 6 and the 6 and the 1, the 2 and the 5 and the 5 and the 2, and the 3 and the 4 and the 4 and the 3. There are twice as many ways to roll a 7 as there are to roll a 4. So the true odds bets would pay 2-to-1 with this scenario and a win. The true odds for 4 and 10 are 2-to-1. The true odds for 5 and 9 are 3-to-2 because there are 4 ways to make those numbers compared to 6 ways to make a 7. There are 5 ways to make a 6 and an 8 compared to the 6 ways to make a 7, so they pay the lowest true odds of 6-to-5. The values you'd bet for your odds don't need to be as high as the value of your pass line bet. You could have a $20 pass line bet with a $5 odds bet as long as it's within your table minimum and table maximum bet allowed. Speaking of maximum bets, Most casinos put a limit on how much you can bet in relation to your pass line bet. The most common limit is what's known as 3, 4, and 5 times odds. This means if the point is a 4 or a 10, you can bet a maximum of 3 times odds your pass line bet for your odds bets. On a 5 or a 9, you can bet a maximum bet of 4 times for your odds bets. And on the point of 6 and 8, you can bet a maximum of 5 times your pass line bet for your odds bets. Some casinos will offer 10 times, 100 times. It's rare, but you might find a no limit table as far as your odds bets are concerned, but make sure you check with your dealer to find out what your specific table allows. It's also important to know what your odds bets should be a multiple of based on the point. For a 4 and 10, you can pretty much bet any amount for your odds bets within the table rules because the payout is simply 2 to 1. Your payout is double your wager. But if the point is an odd number, bet even odds. If the point is a 5 or a 9, it pays 3 to 2, so keep your value as an even number because casinos don't make change. If your odds bet is $5 on a 5 or 9, the payout would be $7.50. But the house would drop to 50 cents and just pay out the $7. Now if the point is a 6 or an 8, bet your odds a multiple of 5 because that win pays $6 for every $5 bet. And as mentioned before, dealers don't make change. Don't short yourself out of winning by betting strange amounts. Now that we understand the odds bets, how do we make it? Well, as we just learned, we need a pass line bet and a point to be established. Once those have occurred, we simply place our odds bets behind our pass line bet. Unlike the pass line bet, which is a contract bet, you can take down or alter your odds bets as you please throughout the roll. When and why you would do this will be covered in a later strategy video. So that's how you bet the pass line and the odds bets. They're great ways to get into the action and start playing. But once you get the hang of it, you realize that your excitement and your winning is all based around one number. So how do you put more numbers to use and pump up the adrenaline? In the next couple of videos in this series, we talk about betting the field, come bets, and place bets. Those bets will make every number a possible winner for you. So make sure you subscribe to see those videos and more. Remember to tip your dealers and always play within your means. Thanks for watching Yo-Levened Bread, and good luck everybody.